Hi, so it's about 10:30 on Sunday, the 1st of December. So it is the, sorry, just logging into my computer. It is the, what are you doing? It's the first day of NaNoWriMo. I'm in our lounge. This is actually a 5-person seater sofa. I'm not going to show it all. My house is kind of like rammed at the moment. But got my laptop. I've got Ready Set Neville because that's where I've been. I'll actually show you what I've been doing actually, because the idea is like it's made by the people behind that NaNo as well, so thematic. But you know, it helps you plot develop. So there's things about like what matters to you, things that like I always skip this bit because you know I've been writing since I was about 9-ish. On and off, and I took it seriously from about 15. But you know, it's like all the genres you like, and like working out what genre you would be doing if you were doing stuff like that. Character analysis of your favourite novels. I don't know how they expect us to narrow that down. Then these are so bad, but like character profiles. So they're my main 2 characters. That's not what they look like in my head. There's a couple of other characters. Alright, yeah. It says pick 3 to write about, so you can pick your main character, but I already know my main 2 characters. Other bits about them, basic timeline. That's all wrong now because I said when I was doing the agents party that there were things I didn't like about what I was doing, and I found it really hard to get going with. So I'm also putting our TV on. Sorry, there's so much mess in our house. TV is just like, it's loading. It's my Apple TV, so probably be watching some Boy Meets World because I used to love that show growing up. Yeah, and then like it was like write some scenes to try and get into their mindset. So I've done this stuff recently. Yeah, family tree. I haven't really done that. That's like I'd only go up to that bit, to be honest with you. Grandparents and great grandparents aren't pertinent. My computer's gone off as well. Stuff about more about their family, and yeah, then there's like actually plotting your story. I think I've done bits of this. Oh yeah, like supporting characters, stuff about them. Another timeline. I'll probably use that one for my actual timeline because it's like plotting the climax and stuff. And you can do that again for the other characters. Oh yeah, then there's like a guided tour, but because I'm not world building completely, there's no point to me doing that. Again, map. I'm going for a fictional town this time, so but in you know real world. Yeah, so stuff like diaries of people in your books and stuff. So it's really good to like get to know your characters. And oh, God's sake. Okay, so I started this already. I'm going to use Excel to work out word count already before I start on NaNoWriMo. Sometimes as well, like people on Nano, like my original one, will do word sprints, so I'll probably take one of those when I do one. So this one, like usually I write quite long chapters, but I like reading short chapters, so I've decided to do short chapters and kind of just break it down into scenes. So I've got one that's just 100 words long, which doesn't seem like much, but probably be like a page of a book, maybe 2. Bear me a second, my sister's cat wants to be let in. So I'm starting on 1,635 words, so I should be finished about 52,000 with the, I'm gonna turn this off and back on again. So yeah, my every day's target is 1,677. So I'll see how I get on with it today. Probably won't be typing a lot on this, like, you know, or I'll fast forward some. It usually takes me a little while to get into writing. Like I'll do a sentence, watch a bit of TV, do a sentence, and then slowly I'll just get really into the scene I'm writing, and then it will just carry on from there. I've also got 3 episodes of Supernatural to catch up on for the final seasons. I think that's going to be my reward for the word count today, watching some of that. So I've actually got to double check that I'm logged to start, because I don't think I am. I was having a problem logging in. I always have this every year. Like I save it on my log on my Apple, because like I've got an iPhone and I've got a Mac, so they communicate with each other and they store all my passwords, and then for some reason one will update and it's doing it again. Maybe I changed it myself. I swear every year I have to change my password. So I'm going on to my projects. Rewrite. Set a new goal for the story I'm doing. So if you've not done it before, this is what the page looks like. I'll probably do like screenshots as well to make it easier. So yeah, you get goals and badges. Oh, I got 0 on Camp NaNo for this. And then you can announce yourself with stuff. So I'm a planter. So I'll click on that, and it gives me that little pair of pants in the notebook, or if you are one of my British friends, trousers. And then yeah, you need to go on stats, which is like the page used to be so much easier to navigate, and now it's not. And it's still not. Oh, there we go. There we go. So is it just Disney Plus that's not doing it? I need to watch Boy Meets World. Right. Anyway, so it's now like 10 to 11 and I'm going to start. I think last time I wrote capitals of what I wanted to write. Yeah, that's basically my structure for this week, for this chapter. Okay, so it's day 2 of NaNoWriMo. Day 1 I did 1,711 words, so slightly over the threshold, and hopefully I'll be repeating that today. It's my day off today, so I've got nothing stopping me. My son is in school. There's this whole thing like England's gone into a lockdown, but only for adults, and schools are staying open even though like the rate of infection spreads more with kids, and they go home to adults, and my son comes home to his grandparents. I don't know how that's going to work, but he's on like this limited schedule at the moment. So he does double lessons, and he was like, Mum, I don't think there's PE on. So as much as he was so annoyed when they announced that schools were staying open, he's like, oh, at least I don't have to do PE. So yeah, I'm just going to crack on with writing and have some background TV, and like I did yesterday, I ended up watching How I Met Your Mother, and my little sister was in the room. I've seen bits of that before, but I've not watched it straight through, and I hate Ted even more in this sitting, because just seeing the way he acts with Barney and stuff. Anyway, I shouldn't be focusing on that. I should be focusing on my story. I kind of got into a weird state yesterday. I was like writing in about 3 or 4 different chunks. I was like, I know I've got scenes in my head, but they're for later on, and like it was just kind of weird, like getting into the feel of it. But I feel like this is the first draft, so I'm just gonna let the characters do what they're doing and see how we get on and see what it tells me, and then edit heavily or rewrite or something from there. So yeah, I'm not going to show you me writing today because I haven't got my ring light down here. My sister, like, she saw it and she was like, oh, my cat's going to play with the wires really badly tonight. So she brought it back up and I just haven't brought it back down. So yeah, but yeah, I took a lot of footage yesterday, so enjoyed that. I'll see you when I've finished and see how much I've done today. Bye. Hey, so it's really late on Sunday the 8th. I'm here with my Jack pillow from Supernatural. I just wanted to do a quick update on how my Nano's going so far, because I was behind a couple of days. We went into lockdown. I think I said this in other videos. So England's gone into lockdown now for the second time. But we had a bit of warning this time that we didn't have last time, and my work, we just did loads of packing up for a couple of days, so I actually was a bit late in getting really started with Nano. But I think the target was something like 12,900 by the end of today, and I'm currently at 10,500 words. I'll put the screenshot I took earlier on the video, obviously. So yeah, I'm catching up on on where I got left behind earlier in the week. I haven't done a lot of taping since the first day, just because like there are so many people in my house and we're all locked down. I think out of all of us who are here, there's like 9 of us all together for various reasons. It's not even all my brothers and sisters either. Yeah, only 3 people in our entire household are working and leaving the house, and my son's still going to school. They said that schools are still open, so it's finding the time to like sit and write. Like, I keep going to do it, or like I said in the unboxing video, I joined a Nano Discord group. Sorry, I'm holding this up and it's hurting. And it's been really good for doing writing sprints and stuff. It's like a writing sprint is where you say like, okay, for the next 10-20 minutes, whatever, you do nothing but writing. It's kind of like a stream of conscious writing, but I find it really helps when I'm struggling with the scene or struggling to link one scene to another, to just do a sort of sprint. So that's how I've like managed to boost it up as well. And on the Discord, it's really good because like they use this bot, so you like type in a command and it will say like sprint in 2 minutes for 20 minutes, and then if you want to join in, you say like sprint blah blah blah, and you put in the word count you've got so far, and then at the end you put in your new word count, and then it tells you things like word per minute and stuff like that. I think my average is about 28 words per minute, so that's pretty good. Yeah, that's really helped. So yeah, I think I've still got, it's 50,000 words in 30 days, so I've still got a long way to go, but I think I've really caught up, and I feel like I'm actually learning more about the story that I want to tell, because like I think I said about it in my video where I talked about like my storylines and stuff. You know, when you've got like this basic idea of where you want to be, but you don't really know how to get there, and that always presents a problem for me. So, sorry, I'm looking at the background. I shouldn't be. Yeah, so it's really helped me work out where I want to go and what I want with the characters and stuff like that. It's not brilliant, but then it's a first draft, and like for me, first drafts are learning where the story's going to go, how it's going to look, and then it's kind of like, I don't know how else to explain it, except like it's building the skeleton of something, and then as you're going along, it's like you putting on layers, so like fleshing it out. So it sounds really weird, and like I'm building a body, but yeah, so I'm feeling pretty confident, even though I'm about 2,500 words behind target at the moment, and it's going to be like another 1,600 words tomorrow. But also my son's at school tomorrow, my sister and her husband are at work, and my brother's going to be sleeping because he'll have work, and then it's just, you know, 5 other people to tolerate who keep talking every time I try and write. So yeah, I'm probably gonna just do blogs like this, where it's like a couple of updates strung together throughout a week and then updated. Just because like it's I don't know what else I can say about writing while I'm actually in the process of it. I'll probably do like a roundup at the end of Nano. Yeah, we'll see how we get on. But yeah, so I started off really, like, I think on the 4th day I'd only written like 150 words, and I'd only done that on the on the 5th day I'd only written 150 words, and I did something similar on the 2nd day. So I was like, I think at one point I was almost 8,000 words behind, and yeah, in the last few days I've really caught that up, so I'm proud of myself so far. It does mean that my reading has taken a back seat a little bit. I'm kind of in the middle of one of my friend Emma's books. It's called My Husband's Daughter, and it's about a woman who didn't want kids, and her husband turns out to have had a daughter in a previous relationship, and he didn't know, but the mum's really sick as well, and I know it's going to be a tearjerker when I get to the point where it gets really bad. It's been fun so far though. Not for relatable content, I think, whether you want kids or not. Yeah, I probably will review a couple of books tomorrow as well while I've got quietness in the house. So yeah, I'll see how it goes. But I just wanted to update and say what I'm doing, and yeah, take a moment out of writing and just not reading. And also, like, I know I've had a few messages from people and stuff as well, and I'm not keeping up with that sort of thing. So I've got to catch up on that, and I'm also 2 episodes behind on Supernatural. I will be doing a video in a couple of weeks about Supernatural as well, because the last episode shows on the 17th, I want to say. That week anyway, like week after next. No, next week, isn't it? So yeah, there'll be something about that. Me and my friend Yasmin, we're gonna try and watch it together, I think. Like we were talking earlier about Zooming and watching it together, so that'll be fun. So it's quite late now, and I've got the school run tomorrow, so I'm gonna leave it now. So I'll see you next time. Bye.